Trade been done. All right, on to the next trade. I don't need to hold it forever because this is a problem with people. People hold it forever, it goes back against them, and boop, done. Stopped out. I don't care about it anymore. In this time, in this individual time, in this area, I'm only focusing on my RR getting hit, the execution to get pulled out, and then I go to it and I execute it. I don't stay married to the trade because these opportunity happens over and over again. You see? I don't care about buying, selling, and all of that. If I see a pattern that's actually good, okay, boom, done. I got it. I jumped out. Perfect. Let me go on to the next trade. Let me see another pair that has like the pattern I'm looking for. Oh, let me see. USD JPY. I don't know. USD JPY. I mean GBP JPY. It don't look good. I just drew something like this is how I look at it every single time. Let me just go on NZD USD. Let me see. Boom. Take all this out. Let's see. Daily time frame. Boom. It took it out. So this is the only swing I could see right here. This is the only swing high I see right here. Let me see on the high time frame if market took out a high. Whoa, it took out this high right here. Boom. Market took out this high. I already know that liquidity got taken out, but there's nothing to be told here. Probably potentially market can come to that point down here, but I don't really know. Let me go down to the daily time frame. This is kind of messy. I don't know about this. Yeah, it's kind of messy. Why would I stay on something that's super messy that I don't know? Because this is how I talk to myself. Like in my head, when I look at it like that and I start saying, I don't know. You know what I do? I delete all of that and I go to the next pair. Until I see something that I know I could win or potentially win. So a lot of traders, they don't have that mindset. A lot of traders, they look at a trade, they look at a market, or they're married to one pair and they force themselves to take an execution just because it's New York session. So that's one thing I'll tell people to like chill on. Like people, like you don't need to force a trade. You even if market moves every single day, that doesn't mean every single day, every single second, every single time you're gonna have an entry. This is how I was in the beginning of trading. Like when I was trading before, I was so like high on the fact that I could become a millionaire in like two hours that I was going on a 5-minute time frame trying to look at every single pattern. Like you get so consumed with greed that you forget all about like what's logical. And now you're just trading emotional now. And that's not how you want to trade. That's not the mindset you want to be. So a veteran like me, when I tell younger kids or guys that's trading, I say, yo, you don't really need to drop down to the low time frame, or you don't need to trade every single time like that. They don't listen. They don't. It's so hard for them to comprehend what I'm saying that they don't listen. They hear it, but they forget. They forget completely about it. And yeah, that's what I learned from one big trading guy. Like you shouldn't be trying to trade every single time like that.
I have a question, bro. So when you're trading and stuff, do you trade at a certain time, or did you just like wait for
Nah,
the clock?
I
Okay.
just pull the trigger like that. I can be like that, but it makes no sense for me to. I don't really see. I didn't really see a big difference. Like personally, I haven't seen a big difference. I seen more benefit not trading like during sessions, not focusing on sessions than focusing on session. You know what I mean? Like I
Yep.
seen more profit just trading off of a pattern and not thinking about the
The
session and
sessions.
just thinking about session. That's like the biggest thing I've seen. Like I haven't really emphasized on it because every single time I emphasize on it, I'll be sitting in front of the screen. Let's just say this is what New York session. I'll be sitting in front of the screen. This is New York session. We can't even be on a 4 hour time frame in a New York session because, like, I mean, you could be here. Let's just say this is what 7 o'clock. So New York session starts at 8, and then it ends. Let's just say around 12, 11. Right. This is your window. That means if this is your window, everything after that, I mean, before that, you don't really look at. So that means you're gonna have to be like around here, forcing the trade.
Mm-hmm.
And you can if you want, but to me, like I do not see anything.
And
Anything.
how do you do then? Like, when do you put alerts like when you see the pattern, or you have like a routine where you watch
Like
the
when I used to
markets?
trade sessions.
No, I mean like right now, like
Oh,
how do
I don't put alerts. I just scope through. I probably should do alerts, but like you see the USD CAD one,
uh-huh.
new USD CAD trade right here.
Yeah.
When was it? It was Sunday night. I got up. I would look. I was smoking my cigarette outside. I took my laptop. I went on my FX. I mean this website, and I was just tapping, 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 tapping. After I was like, oh, this is at a high. I said, oh, it piqued my interest is already at the high. After I dropped down to a 4 hour time frame, after I said, oh shit, it might go above here. And when in my head, when I see, oh shit, it might happen, I say, okay, this is something I like to see. So I just place a pendant above here. But I didn't have no alert or anything. I was just tapping. I was just like, mm, mm. And then after I leave it. I don't I like even like this, like even if I know it there's a high right here, right? And market could potentially go up. I don't I don't see anything. Like I could see the bias, like this is right here, market can go up, but I don't see no entry. So even if I see the bias and I don't see no entry, I don't pay no mind. So what I do, I just tap, tap, and after I just leave it. So let's just say it's 10 o'clock. I don't see nothing. I don't even open my laptop. I come to a point where I don't even look at the laptop every single hour. So what I do is my other stuff. Like I look at my Airbnb listing, I journal, I study about money, I study about gold, um, I study about different investment. I do like different thing aside from looking at the chart. And
Right.
then when the hours pass by, and let's just say it's almost at the end of the day, come back on the chart and look again, because the only time is just like I told you in chess. The only time I look at something is when the market react. In chess, it's two opponent. There's the black side and then there's the red side. Just now you seen me as the red side, right? And
Mhm.
this is the board. Me in chess is the same thing in chess. I wait for my opponent to make the move. Once the opponent makes the move, I now analyze the move and then I say, okay, this is the best move. Okay. I react according to what the market does first. What amateurs does, what they do is they want to attack first. What amateur does, they want to attack first. And then what happens is that the market is going to come and get them. Boom. They lose. What you want to do is you want to wait for the market to do its move first. So then you could be the one to attack. That's how I see it every single time. So how I'm playing right now, I probably do it subconsciously, but I'm not gonna attack until I see the market show its hand. I'm not gonna do that. It makes no sense. It
Okay.
makes no sense.
So you currently look at like at the market twice, three times a day just to see what happened, and if you see something, then you start playing the game. But if you don't see nothing, you step away
Yeah,
and get back
I
to it
just
later.
yeah, I just step away. I'm not pressed about it. I'm not pressed about like making like oh, I need to make money right now. I need this is what like hungry people do. If you
Right.
realize a lot of people who wants to like make it in Forex and hard, they look at the market for a long period of time. I can tell you that because I was that guy. Like my first 16 months in the game, I was tied to the screen like an addict. Like an addict, bro. You don't understand, bro. I was on the screen like for 12 hours every single day, bro. Looking on a 5 minute time frame, trying to figure out the code to get to the top. I probably could have figured it out, but it makes no sense. Like that gonna stress you. Not only that, like in so this is what people don't understand. Like people don't understand that Forex is not a long-term skill. Forex is just an investment skill. It's a skill where it's a box. and that box prints out money, right? That box that prints out money has systems inside of it. And let's just say this is Forex. But in Forex, you need different systems to make it print money, which is, let's say, technical mastery. All right. This is technical mastery, the psychology and all of that. Right. So if you know it prints out more money, this black box, you need the skill to get the money from the outside to put it into that black box. Where you gonna get that money if you don't have no money to start off with?
Mhm.
So people don't understand that Forex is just an investment tool to make more money. It doesn't, Forex does not teach you about the outside world, how to make money, like a money acquisition and all of that. Like the
Right.
business that you have, that's a money acquisition tool. So for example, the business that you have is a money acquisition tool. Now you have that money and now you have leverage to put it inside of Forex to make more money.
Mhm.
Forex will never teach you how to run your business. It's not it. It's not a long-term tool. See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So when I tell people this, they shouldn't invest all their waking hours in Forex. I'll only say that if they have this already correct, done, they could invest all their waking hours on this so they could understand the system inside of that. But once you understand the system inside of that, there's nothing else to study. There's nothing else to learn. All you got to learn is about yourself, how you could be more disciplined now. This is the one key thing I want people to understand, because people could lose their life just looking at a screen and having time pass by. People don't understand that. Like people could waste their time not learning the right system and staying on the screen just hoping that they could become millionaires. And they don't understand that once you understand the system, all there is to follow the system and be disciplined, and the money is going to grow. In Forex, it's not just this big spike, it's multiple trades that's being happening every single day. And according to your risk management, is going to show an uptrend. The more money you put in, the more money you're going to get out of it. You can't just jump in with $100 and want to 100K. You can do
Right.
it.
Yeah.
You're going to lose it. You're going to lose it because it's so addicting. You get this big spike. You're like, oh shit. Okay, let me do it again. Blow, blow, blow. And out of the 90, out of the 100 times you try that, probably happened, it worked 2 times. And even out of the 2 times it worked out, it's done. Because you're so addicted to now you're just gambling.